Ciao, y'all.
Ciao. That's God Bless America, and I declare world peace in Croatian. Let's go from Dubrovnik, Croatia to...
There's a holdup in the Bronx. Brooklyn's broken out in fights. There's a traffic jam in Harlem that's backed up to Jackson Heights. There's a scout troop short a child. Crew says, do it, I know wild. Car 54, where are you?
Cruising the highways and byways of the great, great state of Nevada in Patrol Unit 54, a 2017 Yugo, supercharged and turbocharged, now with Z-rated tires. Although the vehicle won't go that fast, they want to be safe. It's Trooper Duncan. Hey, Trooper, what's up?
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. Calling you from the DPS Academy this morning. So.
Oh, got any recruits down there that want to say hi on the radio?
No, they're all looking pretty nervous right now. They got to come in the other direction. They don't get to come in the side of the building. So I'll be talking to them here in about 15, 20 minutes.
You know, it'd be fun. You tell them part of their job's going to be talking to the media, and put one on the air tomorrow with us.
Stammering.
Well, you know, they got to be pretty stressed too.
Yeah, no doubt.
And they, you know, like my opinion of what I would see if I was in Highway Patrol class, pledged them. I can see you going in there and busting them on their buttons.
Well, today we're going to talk media, and we're going to do traffic reports. And Joe, you're doing the first one. And here's two.
This class that we have, they're all pretty good, except the trooper in front of me that's jumping. Karen, come back here.
Oh.
Hey, come here real quick. No. Yeah, this is standing next to me, Trooper Garrison. She was jumping up and down on the hood of my car while I was talking to you.
On the hood of your car?
Yeah, on the push bumper. Where's the Karen?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Karen.
She's running away.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's go ahead and get to the traffic report here real quick. Down in Las Vegas area, we have a property damage crash westbound Silverado, right over at 15. We have another one, property damage at Sahara eastbound, right underneath 15. One southbound 15, just south of Russell. An injury crash in the Paradise area, 215 eastbound, the 604 off-ramp. We have a call for debris in the roadway on 15 northbound, the 159 off-ramp. And a property damage crash happened here about 15 minutes ago, 95 southbound, right at Decatur. Then in the Orvada area, we have a disabled vehicle on State Route 140 at about the 18-mile marker in that area. So we got quite a bit going on down in Vegas today. So if you do are heading anywhere that you need to be, go ahead and might want to leave a little bit earlier this morning. Expect some traffic delays.
Cool. Are we still clean up here?
Absolutely. We don't even have a disabled vehicle up here today.
Wow.
I think it has to do along with the beautiful weather that we're having. So.
Cool. Everybody's called in sick.
5-day weekend.
Yeah.
A 5-day weekend. I like that.
I predict tomorrow will be the same as today because everyone will be taking these 5 days off. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. So.
Well, you know, I don't want to say I hope it's the same as today. Maybe up north, but down here in the south, I hope it's a little bit better in the south. But up here in the north, the same thing would be great.
Yeah, Reno Sparks area doing a great job commuting this morning.
There you go. Good job, everybody.
Well, Trooper, thanks for the report, and tell your recruits down there to be wary because they may have to do traffic reports anytime.
I will do that.
All right, Trooper. Thank you. You be safe.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Right. I will.
It's Trooper Duncan Dauber.
He couldn't get anybody on the line.
No, she ran away, he said. Come here. No.
Ooh.
And then she's gone. Wow. Well, let's go from Trooper Duncan to the land that time forgot. The guy is from the town whose slogan is, and the home of the longest continuous burning tire fire in the continental United States, formerly of Silver Springs, Nevada. It's Aaron. Hey, Aaron, what's up?
You know what? We got gorgeous sunshine this morning, so let's hope it continues. A little bit chilly, but it's going to be a great day. I'm not understanding something here, and I think, I don't know, I got to ask this question. It's just grating on me. If we are to follow our lying president's logic that some idiot went out and did something, so we have to ban all these weapons in light of the fact of all the radical Islamic, whatever they want to call these people, these religious nitwits that are doing something in the name of Islam. Why aren't we banning them? Why isn't he calling for a ban for them? Just some food for thought on this hump day.
Okay, well, on that food of thought, number one, the Senate is bringing forth it's kind of a new idea, I guess, for America.
Yeah.
If you're on the list of being a suspected terrorist,
Yeah. Or the no-fly list.
or the no-fly list, you don't get a gun.
Yeah.
You have lost the
And
privilege.
I can agree with that.
That's what they're doing, and that's what they're coming through with.
Yeah, kind of a novel idea. You'd have thought we'd have done that before.
Years ago. But,
like when 9/11 happened, maybe?
Well, maybe.
but, like, they don't want to, everybody's afraid of labeling somebody.
Yeah, as anti-gun.
It's like,
Yeah.
as the president says, well, they're...
But yet we're a society of labeling.
Well, yeah, and thank God, because you wouldn't have anything to talk about, right?
That's it. Well, I have a little more food for thought.
Okay. Is it political?
They want to feed 10,000 Syrian rebels, but they don't want to take care of the 50,000 homeless veterans.
Yeah. Well, that's...
I'm sorry. I don't get the correlation there.
Time for the elected officials' feet to be held to the fire. It's as simple as that. They're not getting done. If you don't like what's been happening, then don't vote these idiots back into office. Yet over 90%
and
always win.
And by the way, there's 493 of the 500 and something up for re-election. Their seat is up for grabs. So
one-third of the Senate,
make your voice heard, people.
1/3 of the Senate, the entire House up for re-election or election. So, now you can make a difference, but you know what's going to happen? 90% of these incumbents are going to get re-elected, and it'll be the same as it's been the last 2 years.
Because of name recognition.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and then people won't go vote because they'll go, I don't like either Clinton or Trump.
And that's possible you're talking about me.
Well, yeah, but just because you don't like Clinton or Trump, you're going to get involved because of the local stuff.
Yeah,
I know
absolutely.
you.
Yeah, I'm going to be here.
So, the local stuff.
Here's a quote. Let's see if anybody recognizes this quote here. A free people ought not only be armed and disciplined, but they should have sufficient arms and ammunition to maintain a status of independence from any who might attempt to abuse them, which would include their own government.
That was Gandhi.
Roosevelt.
George Washington.
Yeah, well,
That's how old that quote is.
Well,
so I mean, I don't do guns. I'm not a weapon guy. I never have been. I'm a bow and arrow guy. I guess that's a weapon if you call it a weapon.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty silent.
I have always believed that, and I maintain this today, if everybody had a gun on their hip, we'd have a whole let less problems going on out there. It would just be that simple. I mean, I don't think anybody should be denied that right. I mean, think about it, man. If a guy knew you had a gun, I don't think he's going to try to rob you.
Well, I would hope not.
It's just me. I don't know, man.
Unless you're in Detroit, it doesn't matter.
Everybody's
Unless you're in Detroit.
Then you just get in a shootout over, a Big Mac at
That's
McDonald's.
my Coke.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And don't make Jim mad because he has the killer Beretta. The one that makes people shoot people. Jim has one.
Oh, yeah. It makes them do it.
Yeah,
That's right. Okay.
The killer 9mm Beretta handgun.
And unfortunately, it's very accurate.
They are very accurate and reliable.
Yesterday in the music industry, the case of Forever. I mean, the Stairway to Heaven trial began yesterday, and so far comments coming in right now from everywhere. They're saying this guy's a state. It's the guy Randy California, whatever. I don't remember his real name. That was his stage name, but he passed away a while back, and now it's a state suing Zeppelin because they refused to admit something or whatever. And this has to be one of the most far-reaching cases of plagiarism I've ever heard. And I don't know if anybody knows it or not, but Led Zeppelin, on their very first album, it was very bluesy, but there were like 7 songs on there that they actually were other people's music words and stuff like that. But and here's where I kind of take Zeppelin's side on the Stairway to Heaven issue. They admitted wrongdoing on all those, and they said, yeah, they rearranged them. They changed some words, like how many more years became how many more times. I think the only one they didn't really change at all was "Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You" by Ann Bredon back in the 50s. But this song here, "Stairway to Heaven," there is just absolutely no comparison. And
well, they're talking about the riff.
Me.
Yeah.
The one riff, yes.
We are running out of time. We're coming up against the top of it. You got 30 seconds.
Okay, but I don't see the correlation. And then again, I didn't see the correlation between "He's So Fine" and "My Sweet Lord." 775-230-9915, folks, on the World Wide Web, Halliday LLC. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Happy hump day, everybody. Let's have a good time. Let's all be safe out there.
All righty. That's Aaron out in Silver Springs, Nevada, the home of the longest continuous burning tire fire anywhere in the United States.
Backing up on you?
Yeah. And MC Hammer never heard Rick James Superfunk. Just so you know. This is AM News. Our second hour is done. But please stay tuned because, we're going to be right back.
See ya.